Thank you. You all may be seated. Mr. Schaefer, you brought this case before the court, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, go ahead. What's going on?
Well, my son was married to the respondent.
Mr. Schaefer brought this case before the court, seeking financial relief and support. His son had been married to the respondent, but he passed away, leaving behind a 3-year-old child with special needs. The child has been in Mr. Schaefer's custody for the past 2 years, and as a retired military veteran on a fixed income, he now finds himself in need of financial assistance.
They have a child that's now 3 years old that has been left in my custody, and I'm asking for some sort of relief or support because I'm retired from the military and on a fixed income.
Okay. First of all, my condolences for the
Thank
loss
you.
of your
I
son,
appreciate that.
and thank you for your service as well.
The judge acknowledged his situation and inquired whether the child's mother had contributed any support. Mr. Schaefer confirmed that she had not provided any significant.
You all may be seated. Mr. Schaefer, you brought this case before the court, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, go ahead. What's going on?
Well, my son was married to the respondent, not significantly, no. But I've just now come to the point where I need some relief and I need some help.
I agree with that. Ma'am?
Well, I've been traveling. My job had
Assistance. When questioned, the mother explained that her job required frequent travel, and she was previously between jobs. She stated that she was now earning $35,000 annually as a travel agent. However, despite her financial stability, she had not offered any financial aid for her child's upbringing. As the conversation continued, it became evident that the mother had been prioritizing her personal lifestyle over her child's well-being.
I've been traveling a lot, and I was in between jobs. I'm making $35,000 now.
Okay.
And, I'm not...
Where are you traveling?
Well, I'm a travel agent.
Okay.
So because of that, I can just travel. I get discounts, and I get to fly free. So...
Oh, my God, that is amazing.
So-
But that has nothing to do with you giving some sort of financial support.
I didn't have it.
Excuse me, I was talking. That has nothing to do with you giving financial support to.
She revealed that she had recently acquired a luxury condo and was spending $5,000 a month on rent. The judge was taken aback by this revelation, emphasizing that such an expense should not come before her responsibility to support her child. Mr. Schaefer disclosed that the child was enrolled in preschool due to his special needs, which required an additional $300 per week for daycare expenses. He also confirmed that he had been covering the child's medical expenses, including specialized counseling.
For the support of your child. Your child, not his child. Your child.
It is my child, that is correct. But like I said, my job had me traveling, and I really didn't have the extra money.
What are you doing with yourself every day? What do you do? Tell me about your traveling.
Well, I had got this new condo for
Counseling and regular doctor visits. The judge asked whether the mother had attended any of these appointments, to which Mr. Schaefer admitted that he had not always informed her. However, the judge pointed out that this did not excuse her from providing financial support. The mother then attempted to justify her lack of support by stating that her child received financial assistance due.
Wait a minute. You got a condo and you're traveling?
Yes.
But how much is this condo?
Well, I'd rather not say.
No, I'd rather you say.
Because-
How much is this condo?
It's pretty steep. It's pretty steep.
Ma'am, what does that mean? That means nothing to me. Steep. You know how many people come in here with things that are steep? I need a number.
I like to live nice, and so I pay $5,000.
See, you know what? You obviously came here to waste my.
Judge swiftly reminded her that she was still legally responsible for contributing to her child's upbringing. She also pointed out that, despite the child's financial assistance, Mr. Schaefer was still covering the bulk of the child's living and medical expenses. After reviewing the financial details, the judge determined that, based on the mother's $35,000 annual income, her child support obligation would amount to $394.56 per month.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
really,
you did.
I didn't. And
Ma'am,
really
yes, you
haven't
did. I've
wasted
asked you a
money.
very specific question. How much is your condo?
Well, I pay $5,000 a month.
$5,000 a month?
Mm-hmm.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
is this 3-year-old in daycare?
Yes, he's in preschool because he has some special needs.
How much is daycare?
Daycare runs about $300 a week.
$300 a week.
Don't you get some kind of help
And don't
from him?
you?
Additionally, she was ordered to pay back child support, totaling 14,204.16, which would be paid at a monthly rate of $200. In total, her child support payment was set at $694.56 per month. The mother pleaded for an extension to begin payments, but the judge denied her request, emphasizing that she had already neglected her financial duty for far too long. Despite her protest,
Just need to wait your turn until I come to you.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not talking to you.
Okay.
Thank you. Sir, $300 a week. And what type of special needs does the child have?
He's autistic.
Okay. Does he have to, you have to pay for like any medical expenses?
He needs special counseling, and of course he has regular doctor visits.
Counseling? Does mom show up to any of those doctor's visits or anything?
Well, no, of course I haven't always told her, but
The judge remained firm in the ruling, making it clear that her financial obligations were not optional. The case concluded with the judge reminding her of her responsibility.
Exactly. You haven't given him any money either.
Well,
I'm not talking to you still.
Now, I don't have anything against my former daughter-in-law. I mean, she was married to my son, but I do need a little more involvement and a little help.
I agree with you. It definitely, if she's spending $5,000 a month on a condo, I don't even stay in a condo.
And Mr. Schaefer expressing his gratitude for the court's decision. The case highlighted an important legal principle. When a custodial parent passes away, the responsibility of child support does not disappear. In this instance, Mr. Schaefer assumed the role of the child's primary caregiver, making the mother legally obligated to provide support. Her financial situation.
Exactly. So your child support based on $35,000 a year. Are you carrying any type of health insurance on the child?
see, that's another thing. Since on the child,
Yes.
well, the child is autistic, so the child gets a check. So I don't understand why you need my money.
Okay.
Because you get assistance from the government. with this
Excuse
kid.
me.
I mean, my child.
Excuse me. Last time I checked, I was the judge.
You are.
Okay, thanks. That means that I asked the questions and I addressed him. He addressed me.
Okay.
You do not address him.
All right.
Okay?
Understand.
How much?
Choices and ability to pay were all considered in the ruling. In the IDI and justice was served, ensuring that the child's needs would be met despite the unfortunate circumstances. The episode served as a reminder that child support obligations remain enforceable, regardless of personal circumstances. Viewers were encouraged to reflect on similar situations and engage with the discussion by sharing their thoughts and experiences in the comments.
That means that I asked the questions and I addressed him. He addressed me.
Okay.
You do not address him.
All right.
Okay?
Understand.
How much is health insurance for the child only?
I have no idea what health insurance is for the child.
So obviously you don't pay it. Sir, how much is health insurance for the child
It's
only?
just short of $400.
Short for the child only?
Yes,
Ma'am, you...
I'm covered under the VA.
Well, I thought he was getting
No,
government
well, I
assistance.
thought you should have been giving him something for child support. So we're going to go ahead and make that happen today. And 67 cents. And you said the health insurance is $400 a month?
Yes.
That's pretty steep based on, well, not that your coverage is not steep, but in Texas, we're only allowed to take 9% of her gross. So based on 9%, it'll be $262.50.
Will that start? Can you give me maybe 3 months before that starts so I can rebudget my bills?
Let me think about that. No. So $262.50.
I had a question. Why are you being so hard on me?
Ma'am, I'm not being hard on you. You have not given this man any type of child support to support
not
your
have
child.
any.
And then you come to court and say you don't have money, but you travel and you have a $5,000 a month condo, but you don't give him anything a month.
I don't have it. I just don't have it.
Well, I can't help you. So it's going to be, I have your child support obligation. And how many children do you have? I'm sorry, ma'am.
Just one.
One child. So that's based on 20%. Let's see here. Sir, you said you all have a cordial relationship. Are you okay with continuing that health insurance?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And are you seeking any type of reimbursement from her on the health insurance?
No, I mean, it's all in the past.
Okay. Okay. Well, you got really lucky. He cut you a break. So your child support obligation, your net comes out to $2,466.03. Your child support obligation comes out to $394.56. Now your back child support, that $394.56, you have to pay that back from the time that the child has lived with Mr. Schaefer.
That's not fair.
Yes, ma'am. In Texas, it goes back 4 years. Your child is 3. So with that calculation, it comes out to $14,204.16 to be paid monthly at an amount of $200. That makes your total child support obligation set at, well, I'm gonna make it $300 because $14,000 is a huge amount. So that makes your monthly child support obligation $694.56.
I got some bills that I can show you. I just can't afford that.
And you know what? He has bills that he can show me as well, and you have not done anything. And you're lucky that he cut you a break because I didn't have to let him do that. Is there anything further, Mr. Schaefer?
That's all that I have. Your
Can
Honor.
we talk and maybe we can talk amongst one another and see if we can come up with an agreement?
You're more than welcome to do that at a later date, but right now I just made my ruling. Do you have any other questions
I
pertaining
guess
to this?
not, since I have to pay all this money.
Okay, well, I guess you all are dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.